Hey, Vanice. How are you?
Hi, how you doing? I'm good.
I'm amazing today. So I'm doing a series called The Brilliant, Beautiful Bosses, and it's just
Wow.
about women inspiring other women. So
Oh,
you've been through an amazing journey and your success is coming through loud and proud. So I just want to share that with other women and inspire them and start a dialogue about, the good and the bad.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on, Christina.
Excellent. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what would you say your biggest success was?
A little bit about myself. Well, I'm Vanice. I've just relaunched my business, Vans Events Management, and I've also just working on what is called Express Me.
Mm.
It's a way that give an individual the opportunity to express themselves in whatever form. Um, Apart from my academical achievement, which is my master's in education that I just achieved, I
Congratulations.
just
Yes, girl. Hey.
so I am just trying to, as I said earlier on, is just to um, try to look out and fix my business and try to push it forward and show other people that sometimes it doesn't take money to start your business. It just take determination. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. The know-how and the support as well.
Yes, yes, yes. And there is support out there. And sometimes you'll be surprised the people you get support from. Sometimes are the people you weren't expecting to support you. But there's a lot of networking events out there. There's a lot of support. If you just look, sometimes it's about being signposted to the right place and you will get that support.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So what would you say has been your biggest challenge and how have you overcome it?
My biggest challenge to date, I would say, is more personal, which is my two major operation that I had last year. Um, but as you know, I'm a woman of faith,
Mm.
and so I believe that my faith has helped me through with support and to overcome it, just to realize that it's not something that you want to happen to you, but it happened. And so you can't just sit there and don't move on. You have to understand that things happen, but you have the choice whether you choose to sit down and do nothing or you choose to get up and rise and live. And that's what I chose to do.
Yeah, because I remember last year when that was just out the blue, and I think the women's group that we had going on at that time, we was also shocked. But your determination, you was out of that hospital, you was up, and then before you know it, you're back in business.
Yeah, yeah. It's about determination and it's about that drive because sometimes, to be honest, Christina, if you follow your feelings sometimes with the challenges that we face in life, we'll never get up.
Mm.
But when you look at other people that are getting up, i.e., yourself and other women out there that are getting up and doing stuff, it encourages you to get up and push on because there is better ahead.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what it was for me. So I didn't have anyone to look up to and motivate me, but by going to these women's groups and networking events, I thought, wow, these women are really doing it. They're doing things special, and that made me take the
Yeah.
leap to set up for myself. So I do completely agree with you.
Well done, and you're doing excellent. I know that this is something that you've always wanted to do. I know you're doing it, and it's going to grow, and it's going to just blossom, and you're going to blossom, and the women that you're counseling, and the people that you're coming in contact with you will be a blessing to them.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. So, have you ever had to ask for help, and how do you think?
Oh my God.
We find it such a
Asking
challenge
for
to
help?
ask for help sometimes. We're like, we can do it by ourselves.
Yeah, Christina, to be honest, asking for help for me was a big challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned that I don't know everything.
Yeah.
And there are people out there that will, with the right tools, that will support me. And so when I get the courage to ask for help, it was not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked for the help that I needed to push me forward, and still asking for help to support me on my journey, because I have started a new journey, and my journey, I won't be able to do this all by myself. So asking for help and meeting the right people and connecting with the right people, I know that I'm able to go forward. But so I know it's difficult sometimes because we don't like asking for help. We feel lesser when we ask, but to be honest, we're a better person when we're able to step out and say to that person, I don't know how to do this. Do you have this? I don't have this. Can you help me?
And sometimes it can be a two-way thing, because, you know, you can help me with my events. I could help you go through an emotional struggle, you know. It can be a two-way thing as well.
Definitely. Definitely. It is a two-way street, as you said. It's about we supporting each other. So, you know, you have a buzzing counseling business coming up. You know, who knows, myself or anybody may need some counseling one of these days. At least we know we have people that we can trust to send these people to, people who we know have, you know, we've worked with them, we've seen them blossom, and these are people that we're able to support. And so the same thing with you. You know, anybody who needs an event to put on or to come and sort their events out, I am the person. So it is a two-way street. It's about working together in business that we can complement each other.
So I think sometimes, you know, as women, we have to fight for our way to get in certain positions. And sometimes, you know, we might not ask for the help, or we might feel that we have to step on someone else's shoes, but that's not the case. And I think part of the Female Sovereign Programme is the Solid Support Network, which is a small group of women.
Yeah.
And they hopefully should be healthy relationships. There's no jealousy, no toxicity. It's just really healthy, supportive relationships. And that's what I want this Female Sovereign page to be all about, where we can have that dialogue to support one another.
And that is good, Christina, because we need that as women that are in business, or women who are trying to, you know, to push our business forward, that we are not competing, as you said, we're complementing. We are not fighting against it, that we're supporting, and we're getting up and we're saying, hey, Christina, did you hear about this? And Christina, Vanice, did you hear about that? So it's about us supporting each other, because at the end of the day, the world is big for everybody to do their own stuff. The world is big for your business and for my business. So it makes no sense we are jealous of each other, because at the end of the day, more often than not, the things that we're doing is completely different. And even if we're doing the same thing, it makes no sense being jealous, because there's a big wide world out there where all of us can get a slice of the pie.
Thank you. So what do you think your number one key to healthy success is? So when we talk about success, we're talking about business and work and in life, but also, what does success mean to you?
Success means to me life, living. It means contentment. It means happiness. And it means just being able to just be me. Because a lot of people look at success as money, and you can see in the media, you can see all around us, there's so many people with money, but they're not happy. They're successful, but they can't enjoy their life. For me, I am successful as I am because I'm happy, I have life, and I'm contented with where I am, even though I know there is better ahead. So I'm taking my step by step to push myself to where I want to be. And I'm taking in small paces. I'm not one person to rush into something. I'm very good at summarizing and do I want to do this, or don't I want to do that? So for me, success for me is just to be contented with who I am as an individual, as a person. And then all the other bits, that the material thing will come, all the money things will come, because at the end of the day, for you to get successful in business life is sheer focus and determination. And that's where I am at this moment.
So what's one key to success in terms of knowing yourself then, and being content with yourself?
One key in knowing myself is that I am not one of those person in the fact that, you know, I have to have everything. I know that if I put my head to do something if I am going to achieve it.
Mhm.
And so my success is, for me, in terms of knowing myself, is that I'm focused and I'm driven. Because if I say I'm going to do it, Christina, as night for the day, it doesn't matter how long it takes.
Yeah.
This Vanice Ricketts, I am going to do it and I'm going to push forward. So success for me at the moment is that I know where I am now. I am focused and I'm driven. And it takes a lot of things sometimes to get people to be focused and to be driven to get on to where they want to be. But where I am at the moment in my life, I am driven, I'm focused, and I'm determined. And I know I will reach where I want to go.
So your one key to success is to set that goal, set the outcome that you want, and get an action plan to get into place, and have that patience sometimes to know that timeline may move, but stay focused on the outcome and you will achieve it.
Yes. And in business and in general life, we need to be flexible, because sometimes as an event planner, things doesn't normally go sometimes the way we plan it. So we have to have our backup plan. And so for me, it's about knowing that I have a destination, I have an aim. So sometimes I'm going to get diverted, but however, the destination still remain the same. And it's about just being flexible and ready to embrace whatever change or whatever challenges that I may meet by the way.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say to these wonderful ladies that are watching with us today? Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I just want to say to everybody who are watching, you know, yesterday I did a workshop called Valuing Me. Mm-hmm. And sometimes our successes are less because we don't value what we have. And as business women, as women who are stepping out in business, we need to value who we are, what we bring, and what we have to share to the wider world. So today, value yourself, value all the quirkiness about you, value all the nice, just value you, because you're worth it. And your success will depend on you valuing you and understand who you are.
I love that. I love that. So stop, take a minute, and although we're thinking about our goals and our outcomes, stop right now and value who you are right this minute, in this moment, because you're beautiful.
Yes.
You're special. You're amazing.
Wow. So true, Christina.
Love it. Love it. Thank you for joining me once again, Van, and taking your time out on this Sunday. And I'm sure to speak to you soon.
Anytime. The pleasure is mine. Have a good evening.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.